Darkingdom Secrets. Understanding the peculiar, irregular, abnormal, or difficult actions of the Dark Kingdom behaving as light. When you look back on your life, you see how you tell your story about how you overcame what you went through and see how it will become someone's survival guide. Darkness is not the opposite of light, but the absence of light. When light in the beginning is what we see before that which we call light comes to be, the sun and the moon. Life as we see it depends on the issue of the sun, and the moon, which in reality is the source of light that God called out in the making of his creation. How? The 3-point setup is that God is the light. Yeshua is the manifestation of the light to the world, and the world could not comprehend it. Man through Yeshua will be able to link up to that original light. The light that God spoke about in the beginning is the true light and encompassing of the Lord. The Lord God made the lesser light of the sun and the moon for us to be able to comprehend what light is. What these lights do also show the depth of the real light. Where nothing exists on this simulated existence within these lights, the production of lies in the form of tree, atmosphere, gas, degradation as a result of sin, and the so-called wealth that is the byproduct of disintegration of the earth all come from this lesser light, which reflects the seasons that it produces. However, the light of God that existed before the lesser light was created is the point of hope for man. It's from the heavenly source that links directly to man, the invisible man. The light is invisible also, as the soul of man is invisible. How? When man responds to that light through a very small urge that come from the invisible, the outcome is a pull to an outstanding glow that brightens the journey of life, not linked to the physicality of man. You came from somewhere before you manifested, first in your mother's womb through the swimming process of not using your nose to breathe. Then you showed up as needing air to survive, and you will go back to the spirit state of your invisibility. The big link between the light of God and man is seen only at the end time, with Jesus showing us in Revelation that he is going to be the real light needed for the New Jerusalem. The absence of the sun and moon will usher in this light in its fullness. Unsurprisingly, the invisible is the eternal point of knowing that God planned out this whole layout even before it all started as a physical creation. Our ability to reduce interconnectivity in the physical, if not for redirection of man to God, will help in making us more aware of the invisible. But why is Africa and Asia and the rest continent not rising? Because the desire to shine with the help of the lesser light is snuffing out the energy to rise. Look very closely. Darkness is coming over the land, and gross darkness over the people. Any people or set of individuals who will pace out the Lord's light will triumph despite the range of hardship they may be experiencing. Man has sought out the vital points of development with all its restriction, and now they see it has not prevented degradation and decay, because the light source was not sought, and the outcome is very saddening because man's existence is now being brought to question. Japan is dying. Despite all its years of technological run, America is imploding. Europe is losing its shine and glory because the soul of her development is gone with the wind of a dwindling lesser light. The wrestle has always been the confusion for the Dark Kingdom to unravel itself, hence the manifestation of the Darkingdom anomaly. Can you see where you stand in this pursuit of the glorious light that will expose both the Darkingdom's secret and its anomaly? Watch this series and learn.